Welcome to the Chillin Y Spillin podcast. Two college best friends stay chilling y spilling the tea on anything and everything from life experiences, relationship advice, pop entertainment news, and culture. Your new besties are waiting for you to join the conversation. Here are your hosts, Emily and Hector.
What's up, spooky horrors? Welcome back to another episode of Chillin Y Spillin. I'm your host, Hector.
And I'm your host, Emily, and we're going to get things started today by talking about all things spooky, okay? We're going to get into it because we started off the month of October already. So that means we got to get into the Halloween festivities. So I want to get things started and let's get the ball rolling with what are your thoughts on spooky season and Halloween?
Ooh, if y'all know me, spooky season is like one of my favorite times. Like next to Christmas, of course, because like who doesn't love Christmas?
Okay.
Well, I mean holidays. We're inclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking spooky season. That's like my kind of year. The weather's dropping. Fuck summer. The heat. You know, the fits. Ooh, built different. But you know what I hate?
Mm-hmm.
I hate bitches who are like, I hate Halloween. Or I hate
Ooh.
this time of year. Like, hate's a strong word, but still. Especially like if you're POC and they're like, oh, nah, like it's satanic, demonic, like all those bad things. Like Halloween's technically what you make of it. Like it could be the cute little spooky ghost or whatever. But it's like those are the same bitches that complain about Halloween, yet don't bat an eye like let me rephrase that real quick because I want to make sure this point gets across. Those are the same bitches. Okay, the same bitches, the same bitches that complain about Halloween don't even take a second to bat an eye about Thanksgiving when like hundreds of people were killed. Yeah, celebrate it like nothing. So I was like, what's the tea, Christine? Like,
Ooh,
a little something. But yeah, Halloween's my favorite. Horror movies are my favorite, if you couldn't tell. Just like the dark, edgy aesthetic. 80s, ooh, love the 80s. Not the history, but the aesthetic. What about you?
Ooh, okay. I think that for me personally, I do like a good spooky season, but I like PG 13 or PG like spooky season. Like it can't be
Mhm.
too scary.
Like Chicken
Why?
Little.
Yeah, because I am Chicken Little. I feel like I jump or cualquier cosa like and like movies like horror movies. I'm not really like into that much, but that's just me. But people who do your thing. But I do like the overall like being like or creating costumes, like dressing yourself
Ooh.
up. Like
Mhm.
I feel like you really get to live your best life when you do that because then you transform into whatever you want to be. And I
Yeah.
think that you could be like a badass superhero or like if you're naughty, like we all know
Ooh,
the
the
cops
sexy
and
nurse,
robbers,
all
we
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
sexy nurse. So you can tap into that fantasy. But for me personally, like yeah, I would say yeah, I enjoy like you know the the not the atmosphere, but like the aesthetic.
Mm.
And two, I think by watching like Halloween like Disney movies are like
Mhm.
kind of my thing, just because it gets you into the feels like Hocus Pocus. I think is one of them that you could
Ooh.
watch.
Halloween Town.
Yes, or I remember watching like an Air Buddies like movie
Everybody.
movie, like where they're dressed up in Halloween costumes. It's like the cutest thing. I remember watching that as a little girl.
Shoot, they did an
Um
Everybody's movie for
yeah, for
everything. They had a soccer
everything.
one, right?
Yes, they did. And they had a volleyball one too.
True. Might as well do basketball.
Yeah. También they had one too.
Oh my god.
They
Not
had one
them
for
being
every, yeah.
colonizers.
But yeah, I mean, I think overall I do like the energy and too like I feel like it's like one step closer to the holidays and more so like Christmas, which I'm looking forward to. This year. Last year probably was like, but now I'm like really feeling it. And two, like the weather. Like I freaking
Yeah.
love like right now I like went outside like to go get like my Starbucks and stuff and it was chilly and I was like, ooh, it's like cold again. Like I love that. And yeah, like it's just an energy. Like I don't know what it is. Brings out bad bitches out. you know?
Drag queens.
Yes.
That's when a lot of them are born, technically.
Ooh, okay. So things like that. I would say those I do enjoy spooky season and Halloween and people embracing that too. You know,
Hmm.
people put their decorations like on their desk, at home, you know, in the front lawns they put up the blow ups and they
Latinos don't even gotta do anything.
no.
They just that's left there all year round.
Yeah. So for real, it really do be like that and yeah, I think it's a wonderful time regardless, you know. If it get
Oh,
and you get free candy, so
that's true.
you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be
Don't mind
trick
if
or
I do.
treating.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. Mhm.
Ooh. Well, speaking of like the weather changing and
Mhm.
California just in general, everything's starting off. How do
Yeah.
you kick off spooky season?
Ooh. Oh, well, first, I feel like in order to get into the season, like I
Mm-hmm.
think like usually on a Saturday night, Sunday night, like to kick things, I put or I was gifted like scented pumpkin spice
Ooh.
um um little lights or como se llama the scented
Oh,
candles.
I was all like,
Yeah,
I was like,
sorry, the
they have
scented
that too.
yeah scented candles that are pumpkin spice smell. It
Mm-hmm.
smells like pumpkin spice. So light that, and then like get your little cozy blanket, put it on the couch, the pillow, and put like a good Halloween movie. And for me, I think I
Ooh.
would say like yeah, like any I would personally like probably go for something along the lines of yeah, like either Hocus Pocus or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, one of those. I think anything that just reminds me of of Halloween, then
Mm-hmm.
I put that on and then I get into the vibe. And as well too, like I started I put little sticky notes or I got sticky notes that are Halloween themed. So I put that
Ooh.
in my desk at my office at work. So just little things like little trinkets. Start ordering like pumpkin spice at Starbucks. So little things. That's what gets me into, you know, to kick off my spooky season. It's very like low key because I'm not too,
It's kind of like a self care.
like a self care. Like I said, I'm not like really like I get really scared easily, and like so I can't go like too far and like go watch Paranormal Activity or Chucky. Like I
I was
can't
like,
do
do you
that.
watch those?
No, I mean I watched those when I was a kid, and that's why I
Mm-hmm.
was like traumatized. Like that's why I don't think I really like
Um.
love the season how others do and how
Mm-hmm.
others really embrace it. But cheers to y'all on how you do that and do your thing. Um and two, I'm also like thinking like what like Halloween costume
What
I
about
can
like
like
baking? You don't do any like Halloween themed baking?
no because all my baking comes out burnt like
Oh
so
no.
I'm not a good baker either, y'all. Like as my mom was saying, no estoy ready para casarme because I can't bake. Yeah, but
Damn.
cooking I got the sazon. Okay.
Oh, you know what you could do? It's
Mhm.
easy bake. I mean, if you could bake brownies,
Uh
all you
huh.
have to do is you bake a brownie
Uh
and you
huh.
cut what is it? Milano cookie.
Oh. Uh huh.
You cut it in half,
Uh
and
huh.
with like the frosting,
Uh
like
huh.
black frosting, you just write like R.I.P. and you
Ooh.
put it in the brownie and you put like a little pumpkin on it, so it's like a little grave.
Oh my god,
It's
that is
cute.
cute. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's a DIY right
I
there
saw it
for
on
sure.
TikTok.
Yeah. Then I'll do that because I think I like to stick to really simplistic things to do. So
Hmm.
that seemed very easy to do. So maybe I'll try that out. But what
For sure.
about you? How do you kick
Ooh.
off spooky season?
So I'm like a huge fan of like music, and I
Mhm.
have a spooky playlist. A lot of people follow
Ooh.
it. Just kidding. It's not
Ooh.
even like double digits,
Oh.
but it's almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of prevent myself from listening to it like from uh July anywhere to like September, because if I listen to it then by October I'm gonna be wearing like pastels and listening to like Christmas Mariah Carey, Ariana.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like I watch horror movies like year round. Like I just finished watching like all 10 Saw movies.
Oh.
I try to watch like a scary movie every day,
Mhm.
but that never works out cuz life just gets too busy.
Mm.
Um Usually around Halloween too. One of my favorite shows drops, so that always hypes up like the mood.
Yes.
Um oh, like how you were saying like Halloween like scary movies like,
Mhm.
I feel
Yeah.
like we should talk about that. Like traumatizing
Yes.
younger
Oh my
kids.
god, there's so much
I
to
watched Jeepers Creepers when I was 2 or 3. Like yeah, I was between those ages, and that scarred me. But then I don't know if we talked about it before, but when I
Hmm.
was little, my dad got a Chucky doll, and I was
Oh,
scared of it. But for
that's kind
some,
of sad.
well, it was like an original too, so it's like,
Oh,
damn, yeah.
you said Movia.
So
Not just kidding.
I used to be scared of it because it would like be in the room and everything. But
Oh
then
my
eventually,
god.
I was all like, I knew other kids were scared of it, and I had like a little Jeep. So
Uh-huh.
I would put the Chucky doll in the Jeep and drive around the neighborhood.
Oh my god. You're like,
But
this my
yeah.
best friend right here.
Yeah, because I would put like my clothes on it and like I would change clothes and everything. Like it was my own doll. Like people had Barbies, I had a Chucky doll.
Chucky. Oh my god.
But yeah, just watching scary movies, music's a huge
Yes.
role. I decorate my room like fall
Ooh.
theme. I put like fall leaves on the ceiling and have like I use my Christmas lights, but I
Uh,
use the lights and it's very like fall themed inspired.
damn, you
And then
bougie.
not even it's like dollar store. I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
It
It
works.
doesn't look chunty, so.
Wait, but you mentioned that you have like a music playlist for
Hmm.
spooky season.
Yeah.
What's like the number one go to song?
Ooh.
Like, cause maybe our listeners might want to like
Yeah. So
listen to one that'll put them in the spooky
there's
season.
too many to not just like this one. But like I said, I'm like a huge like 80s aesthetic person.
Hmm.
So a lot of 80s grunge.
Okay.
Like New Order, Depeche Mode. Ooh, Enjoy the Silence.
Ooh.
Carry On My Wayward Son. That's a good one.
Hmm.
Um, you have to have Nicki on there from Monsters. I don't not Kanye, but we skip to the Nicki verse for sure.
Got it.
But yeah, those are some songs you could expect. Kim Petras.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then I recently found like 80s inspired bands that use like synth music a lot. So
Mm.
been adding that.
Damn. Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
You definitely have put that list together
Oh, for sure.
and invested right a lot of time to like make sure you put every
Every single
yeah
track,
the one that
yeah,
you make it for yourself, yeah, to have like in the spooky Halloween season.
for sure.
But I mean, okay, with the spooky season, we
Mhm,
all know, like, I feel like it, at least for me,
mhm,
I didn't know like this was a thing until like later once I like got like teenage years and stuff.
mhm.
But it's like a really big thing now. Like I see it on TikTok, Instagram, and like everywhere. X, like it's everywhere.
Uh huh.
So it's spooky baskets.
Ooh.
So I want to know: have
Mhm,
you received a spooky basket? That's like part one,
mhm.
and then two, like if you do receive them, kind of what do you expect to see in your basket?
Ooh. Okay. So I recently just started doing it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, not to be like a follower, but it's like like
It's
yeah, it's
cute.
cute. Like get
Yeah.
in the spirit.
Yes, like we have Halloween. We have Christmas, and we give gifts. Like
Yeah, why not Halloween?
Halloween
It's what you
too.
make of it, like I said.
Exactly.
But yeah, I've me and my one of my besties, my best friends, we would all like we started doing it. This is like our fourth year doing it.
Ooh.
So yeah, every year it just seems like we're trying to top it. So ooh, what? Okay, this is if I'm doing a basket with you, it's
Mm-hmm.
like bitch, go all the way or like don't even try. Like it's the same with costumes. So like we go for it. Like I make it all aesthetic.
Ooh.
It's all stuff from the dollar store, but still, like the little decoration
Yes.
part, except for the basket. That's probably like maybe Target because
Yeah.
Target has some cute stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what I expect to be in mine, edibles for sure.
Oh, okay.
Shoot, like if
To
we
get
gonna,
lit, to have fun,
yeah,
to watch
um,
those scary movies. Like you
bro, that's
imagine.
I highly
I
recommend
feel
that.
like that's a vibe.
You
That
should
could
do
be
that. I want to see your reaction.
dude, I'd probably be crying because I think it'd
Really?
be real. No, like I
I
feel
don't know.
like
To me,
judging it.
scary movies are kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh.
not like is that kind of weird or like is that just me?
No, I'm like dead. I was like, well, it depends. I guess maybe on the scary movies because I feel like some scary movies are like funny, like they
Hmm.
have funny moments, but like I feel like I'm not in that phase. Like you know
Gotcha.
what I mean? I just feel like the people are jumping out, like ew,
Yeah,
like they're all bloody, like hell nah.
I think
But
it's just my mindset because I was watching. This is a little spoiler. I was watching The Nun too,
mm-hmm.
and it was like the little girls all ran into the room because I think like the devil or something
Mhm.
was chasing them.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, like one slams against the ceiling, one goes against the wall. I'm like, damn, I didn't know the devil was like playing Mortal Kombat or
Oh
something.
my god.
But yeah,
Knockout match.
especially like when I see like horror mazes too, when someone's
Mm.
screaming, I was like, ooh, sis, I'd scream too if I had that wig. Like that's just my
Oh
mindset.
my god.
But yeah, edibles for sure, candy. You can
Mhm.
never go wrong with like a candle. But
Mhm.
for me, like, what is it? Teak wood? So it's something. That's my
Uh-huh.
go-to candle. Just like
Oh.
smells like cologne.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
But
see.
what kind of goodies could we expect from you? Or
Ooh.
like, what do you like to give and what do you like to receive?
For sure candy because I feel like
Mm-hmm.
well as grown people like because I feel like teenagers and like more grown people like
Mm-hmm.
we're not trick-or-treating, we're not going door to door. I mean, unless you have like
I was
I
like,
feel like
speak for yourself.
well, I mean, I
Just
don't
kidding.
know because I feel like I don't know if people. I haven't gone like trick or treating since I was like little. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like after some point we just stopped going, and then
Yeah.
I wasn't little anymore, so I can't go anymore. So I feel like they have more like Halloween dance parties, and like doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
But so I would say like in the spooky basket for sure you gotta have candy because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not trick or treating like that. So I need my supplies of candy to get me to Christmas.
Oh, for sure.
So I need to like
That king
yes,
size, the
yeah, the
bags.
bags.
Wait,
um
what kind of like candy is like your number one? Like you
oh,
gotta have.
I gotta have
Not sponsored.
that's fun. I feel like um I can't. I don't think it's just one. I think it has to be like a mix, like the
Ooh.
like the big size one with the
Oh,
different
yeah.
different types of chocolate. Like I like those. Like you could have like the Milky Way, it could have like Twix, it could have Kit Kat and Snickers in there. So
Mm-hmm.
I want that one, that bag.
Oh.
I don't want like the big size of like just one thing. So I
Yeah.
want to have some variety. So when I get tired of one thing, then I can
You
move on
switch
to
to the
the
next.
next.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure candy. Definitely you can never go wrong with a candle. A face mask. They have like really cute like
Ooh.
Halloween like calavera like face
Uh-huh.
mask, and I think that's so cute. A Starbucks card
Oh
cuz to
shoot.
get more pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah.
And I would say too socks, cute Halloween socks. Have you like that's just a vibe. I feel like to
It
get you
is.
into the theme. What else? What else do I want in my spooky basket? I feel like just any type of like, you know, anything Halloween ish that, can get you like even if it's like you post-its,
Mm-hmm.
that are shaped like a tarantula or like little things
Yeah.
to like decorate. But that's what I would go for. I don't think anything else too much. Or I think would be cool and that I haven't received myself personally
No.
is like,
Write this down, y'all.
yes, like a ticket to go to a pumpkin patch, like because they have
Oh,
pumpkin patches,
yeah.
like in a little event where they have all that, like pumpkin patch and also like to go see lights, like a ticket to go drive around and do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's something that I would want. So take those people, or maybe, and if you're trying to be extra bougie, if you
Oh.
give me a ticket to the Oogie Boogie
Oh
Disney
shoot.
thing,
She said, I
and you,
want your bank account.
yeah, I gotta get it from somewhere.
Shoot.
So yeah, I feel like if you're in the higher budget, that'd be really great, to add in there with some Mickey Halloween ears.
Oh,
Yes,
that's cute.
yeah.
Would
So
you want like a little like Christmas thing in it too? Or just Halloween based?
just Halloween, yeah, because we're not at Christmas yet. Like
Well,
we
you said like
gotta
the bass gotta get you, to Christmas.
true.
So it's like a little, what is it? Like a little teaser.
True, true. Well, I guess you can do that. I haven't really thought about that, but yeah, I think that's a good note to remind your well, not just significant other, but like friends or food things for the Halloween spooky season. But I
Hmm.
think it's a great like I feel like that's the great concept of spooky baskets because it could be literally for anyone, for your like little cousin, for like I said your boo thing, even your parents too. Like
Shoot.
they can enjoy a good spooky basket.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's what I expect to see, or I would want
Hmm.
in my basket. Oh, or a good tumbler, um, like um, water thing,
Yeah.
like a Starbucks, cup thing.
Oh damn, she
With
said Starbucks. She said
well,
name brand.
like if they have
They're on
it,
some Nikes too at
if
this
they,
point.
yeah, make sure that they're like like cute. If
Yeah,
you
for
want,
sure, for sure.
I'm all here like here's what I want.
I know. She said a
But
whole list.
let me. It's because I'm trying to speak it to existence, okay? So
Oh, we
that
manifesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
manifest is like comes to me. But yeah, those are some of my things that I think would be great. So take notes, people. Impress your guys or your girls or whoever. So yeah, do your thing.
You mentioned Oogie Boogie. So
Mhm.
that's kind of like, what would you say, like a horror icon in a way?
Hell yeah.
But
Ooh.
on the topic of horror icons,
Mhm. Mhm.
we're known to like have like stories, especially if
Mhm.
you're Latino. I feel like you gotta have like scary stories within like your
Boy.
family or like a funny moment between you and your cousins. That's like it doesn't have to be scary, but
Yeah.
like in a way it's funny.
Mhm.
Do you have any like scary stories or any that your family talks about all the time? Because you know when they get like a little lit, they always talk about that one story over
Yeah.
and over.
Hiking. Well, they're always like I feel like especially like if you come from a Mexican family, like there's a lot of shit goes down in Mexico,
Oh,
okay?
for sure.
Cuz it's not as developed I think here like in the states like everything's like still like they're still growing building stuff. So a lot of stuff is like rancho stuff that's
Mhm.
no electricity. Like they're probably still like having candles and like it's very like, you know, ghost town vibes.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've heard so many stories. It's funny because um I think recently when my uncle came, my he chatted he talked about how it's funny. I think it came up because I hadn't watched, but they
Mhm.
had apparently watched like the Ouija board movie.
Mhm.
And then like they kind of got into conversation about it, and he told me that he actually did the Ouija board. And I was like,
Ooh.
and my dad and everybody knows that he did. Like he like used to play with it like fun. Like
Mhm.
well actually now that I think about it, in Toys R Us, don't they just have it like to buy? Like anybody
I
to
think they
buy?
used to.
I think they still do.
But do you think it actually works though?
Hell yeah, you're trying to fucking channel like you're channeling spirits like like the nah. If you ever have a Ouija board, burn that thing. No, don't burn it. Go take it to your local church and like get the
Nah, that's
fucking
gonna be like
todo.
Annabelle. They tried to take the doll to the church and the freaking priest or father went flying.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a
You
movie
stuck with
though.
it. If you
That's
got it, you stuck with it at
no,
this
that's not true
point.
because let me finish my story. So
Okay.
my uncle said that he used to play kind of like on a regular basis and ask um questions and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But it got to a point too because it's like it kind of takes your energy in a way apparently.
Mm.
So sometimes it kind of would affect like mood swings and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So one day my uncle and like some of his friends got together and they were like we're gonna play this shit.
Mhm.
And then they started like playing and asking questions and however like um well I guess my uncle was asking like oh like who are you like or who is it like that shit moved and he I guess um, well, I think with those things, like
Mhm.
you like I said, you can channel different spirits,
Yeah, good or bad.
good or bad.
Mm.
So I guess before like they were like talking to a serious like bad spirit because they were making things fall and move because they would be like, oh, if you're here, like turn off the lights, or if you're here, like slam the door. So
Shoot.
these things would happen, and like he was saying like oh yeah like all right like this and that, and then slowly something happened where he said that the little triangle thing um
Mhm.
moved and said like stop playing this game, like
Oh damn.
like spell that right because they you have to write it.
It
It
goes
like
to the
goes
letter,
yeah
yeah.
it goes one by one, and it spells like well obviously in Spanish it was like mijo no juegues con esto. And then and obviously you're like, oh shit, like,
Bilingual
yeah.
goes.
Yeah, well, it's in Spanish, so I
From
am
Mexico,
assuming
yeah.
but I'm just translating.
Mhm.
So So I guess like they were asking questions, they were doing stuff, but like and it said like, "Oh, stop playing," and
Mhm.
he was like, "Oh, this is weird because it's never said to stop playing. Like I've been playing all this time."
Yeah.
And then that's when he asked like, "Oh, who are you?" Like like
Oh no.
yeah. Oh, well, he literally almost shit his pants because um the spirit that he actually contacted was a bad spirit, but then it was taken over, I guess, from a different spirit, like a good spirit, and that good
Mhm.
spirit ended up being his grandma,
Oh
which he
shoot.
was close with, and like told, because when he asked like, "Who are you?" he said it spelled out like my his grandma's name.
Mhm.
And obviously so slow because he kept asking questions like, "Oh, like why are you here?" He and my grandma responded like, "You gotta stop now because this other spirit is a bad spirit," and obviously spelling this out like, "Oh, this is a bad spirit, and if you keep playing, like I can't help you anymore."
Mhm.
And he got like obviously like really freaked out because it was almost like, "Oh, pues el que estás jugando, who you're playing with is Satanas or Satan," like some obviously a dark spirit. So that's like, oh, like it like
Yeah.
kind of um like scared him a bit. And I think he like felt like like almost like a
Like your
correct,
hand
like
brushing.
yeah,
Yeah.
like or something like that. So it was like, oh, like this is real. So he ended up obviously like stop playing with it, and he tried to get rid of the Ouija board, and it would still come back to him.
Ooh.
So it was as the cuenta como he would like, okay, I'm gonna stop playing and I'm gonna take it to the trash,
Mhm.
and wait until the trash person like comes and picks it up, and
Yeah.
dude, that shit was back in the front, like in front of his in front of the house, like
Mhm.
almost on the on the steps, like
Mhm.
almost like that every fucking time he tried to get rid of it. And then obviously because it got freaked out, he like told his mom and was like, "I've been playing with this. Like, what do we do? Like, it keeps coming back."
Mhm.
And his mom ended up taking it to a priest, and it stayed there, never came back. Yeah. So it was like really
Damn.
chilling.
Mhm.
And I guess he like really learned from that because like I feel like in some ways they try to your family members try to protect in some way from bad spirits,
Mhm.
but at the same time it's like you're playing with fire, you're gonna fucking get
Get
yourself
burned.
burned.
Yep.
So it was a little spooky for him because he was just chatting it up, and until
Chatting it up.
yeah, like because you're asking like obviously before that time like he was chatting up with other spirits that were my his grandma. So like all of these things like he had no idea, but obviously like they would do stuff, they would slam drawers, they would turn off the lights, they would like he would feel like like to
Ew.
like what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's obviously scary, and he was all about like all that scary stuff. He would go when he would visit, he would come to horror nights, all these adventure, and he like nothing.
Not anymore?
No,
Or
I mean he still does, but
oh,
as
okay.
the one that like, well, he like similar to you, like it would make him laugh, or like it was
Yeah,
just
it's
like
funny.
very yeah. So I was just like, okay, but you know things happen where it's like, oh, it could be like a really bad spirit, and then I don't know, you get possessed, or I don't know what the heck, like those movies. But yeah, that was the scary story that he always told me. So that's why personally I would never play with the Ouija, with the Ouija board. Hell no, because we already learned that lesson from him. Don't play with it, because yeah, it'll come back. It and yeah, I don't know how many times he tried to burn it, try to do a whole bunch of shit. That shit would still come back.
You tried burning it?
Yeah,
And it caught on fire and everything, right?
yeah,
And it would come back brand new?
yeah, almost.
I don't
So
know.
isn't
It's
that like crazy?
Mexico.
I
It's like
know.
people like if they find out, like they'll mess with you.
I mean, but nobody really knew though.
Mm.
So I, until he
Mhm.
like mentioned it, then like obviously to his mom, where he's like, "I'm done." Like, well, it wasn't like, from I remember, I think he's like, it wasn't like brand new, but it was like, as cuenta como the probably the when something's burnt, like they have the black marks. So
Oh, the
probably
ashes and
yeah,
all
so
that.
it still
Mhm.
had that. Not like completely new, but it would still have it. So it burned, but
Mm.
somehow I don't know. It
Damn.
saved it itself, but yeah, he that was not good, I guess, for for him to experience. But I gotta know about you. Do you yourself have scary stories? Cause I don't. Like I mean
Hmm.
I'm like yo me en el nombre del Padre, Hijo, de Espíritu Santo. I'm like nah.
Holy child right
Yes,
here.
I was like God me protege, you know, and goodbye to all evil spirits, evil spawns out there. Like,
Oh, for sure.
but what about you?
I mean, I have multiple technically. I mean,
Oh.
my high. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Right there, that was a demon. um, I mean, my high school senior pictures. That's a scary story. No, okay, but on the topic of Ouija board,
Uh-huh.
like, you know how you were saying, like, oh, I was like knocking stuff down and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'd be
Uh-huh.
like, shoot, can you pay my bill? Like, shoot, especially
Oh.
where we live, it's like it ain't cheap.
Yeah,
But
true.
okay, so I don't know if it's just me
Uh-huh.
or it's just like religious background, but they always say like demons can like go through your TVs when you watch scary movies. Like, have you
Mm.
heard that?
That that
Like the bad entities jump through the movie to
no.
like
Oh,
to you.
no. But I've heard like mirrors,
Mirrors?
like
Oh, the mirrors, like the mirror, and like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, opens like a realm or something.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I
Okay.
heard that
Okay.
too.
That's what I
Hmm.
heard, but not so much TVs.
Yeah, I'm just like, when did ghosts start learning how to use technology? Like,
Well, with that, like it's energy though, and spirit is energy.
but do you like believe? Because it's like, then why the hell is it on a streaming service?
True.
Like,
Mm.
you expect a ghost to go to like 10 million people? Like,
I mean, it can be selective. No,
I guess, but
you're like I'm
damn,
gonna
not
go
a
with
lotto
the.
number.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with the weak ones. But
But
yeah.
yeah, so I literally watch horror movies all the time.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I would just say like, I in my room I would live with like, I would say a couple of shadows and a, I don't know if I would say demon ghost, but like a ghost little girl.
Oh.
And it's so weird cuz like this was maybe high school, early college.
Mhm.
Like, I just like be watching TV or like talking with friends,
Mhm.
and I just see like a shadow like run across like the closet to like the hallway door, or
Uh-huh.
like, oh, there's this one time I was playing with my friend and we're playing Overwatch,
Uh-huh.
and we just kept losing and losing, not because of me.
It's like let me clarify
Yeah,
that.
shoot, I was popping off, not gonna lie. But we won a game,
Uh-huh.
and the match finishes, and like usually like when it finishes it has like a little time for you to talk with you with your team,
Mhm.
and then there's a cutoff.
Mhm.
So it already passed that, like you're seeing the stats and everything,
Mhm.
and we hear a voice, and it's a little girl, and she's like, are you happy now? And like you hear it through the headset, and I didn't think anything of it because I was on my phone,
Uh-huh.
and I was all like, is there like a girl in your room or something?
Uh-huh.
And my friends all like, I thought that was from your headset because your mic was going off like when that happened. And I was all like my niece comes over, but like I don't even like kids. Like, why would like why would that be in my room? So I always think about that story. Like, it's so weird. Then again, like, that was a weird time too, like a dark, because I think it was the pandemic. Ooh, maybe it was
Ooh,
feeding off that energy. But
probably.
yeah, there's like a lot of like shadows I see. And my friends are always like, oh, like, you don't get scared or anything. I'm like, well, bitch, like, if they're living here, I'm gonna be like, bitch, you better start paying rent. Like, this ain't cheap. Like, fess up. And
Yeah.
like, to scare my friends, because I'm that kind of friend, it's like, they're like, oh, aren't you scared? I was like, oh, I just saw something move. Like, like messing with them. I was or like, I'll pretend I'm talking to them, like, hey, bestie, like, yeah, just chill right there. Like, you're always welcome.
Oh my god.
Cause it's
That's
like, yeah, but
Wait,
yeah,
I have to ask you, but like are
mhm.
you for sure like that little like what
The
you
little girl or
heard?
the,
Yeah.
oh, okay,
What you heard the little girl.
yeah,
It wasn't a part of the game.
no, cause the game finished, and it was a little girl, and the characters we were playing, there's no little girl in that game.
Oh.
I mean,
That's
there
so
is, but
scary.
yeah.
I can't like the chill real fast. See, it's like these things that I'm like, you know,
To
I
me, I
like,
think it's funny.
what the hell?
Yeah,
No, I would
cause
not
that's
be
like,
able to.
everyone's like, oh, you like memories with like family. You're gonna tell your kids. It's like, nah, I'm telling them ghost stories. Like, there was a little girl
Oh
when I was
my,
playing video games.
dang, that's so crazy. And like, again, ni poniste holy water. What did you do? Like you
I have a
just
Jesus corner.
okay.
So it's a little shelf,
Uh
and it has
huh.
like cause like if you're Latino, I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
or if you're Catholic, like you
Yeah.
got to do your baptism,
Yeah. Yeah.
confirmation, all
Yeah.
that. So all that stuff's in a corner,
Yeah.
and then I had it's a plastic bottle with holy water that I got during one of my siblings' baptism.
Uh huh.
So yeah, I have that with a rosary, and I have like rosaries around the room,
Uh
but
huh.
that's because like I'm gifted them, or like I like them because one's glow in the dark.
Oh, okay,
So yeah,
cool.
but it's like
And but
yeah,
you after that experience, like you never heard or like did they the little girl slam
I
doors?
haven't, but my friends when they come over,
Mm-hmm.
they always see it, or like they're like, I just saw something. I don't know if it's paranoid because like the things I tell them,
Yeah.
but I'm just like, oh really? I was like, oh well, they're just visiting. Like
Oh my
they're
god.
joining our viewing party.
So crazy. But have you done any research of to what that entity could be?
No, it doesn't bother me, so I'm just like, I'm
Oh.
not gonna put that much energy. Like,
Like in searching like, oh, something happened in this house. What happened? You know? Like you know what
actually,
I mean?
that reminds me.
Uh-huh.
Before the shadows or during the shadows, one time at night there was knocking on my closet door, and it happened
Oh.
multiple times.
So scary.
Yeah, I had
No.
someone check because I was like, we're gonna jump this person. Like, if it's a person, I was like, you're not living here for free.
Oh
But it
shit.
was nothing, so I was
Uh.
just like, oh, I'm going to bed.
Oh damn! No, I cannot. I feel like I would not be able to sleep in there. Like
Really?
no, because even okay, not gonna lie, but a veces too when I'm okay in Mexico, like
Mhm.
I stay in my I stay in a room,
Mhm.
and that room was where my grandpa and grandma used to stay. Like these, well, my grandpa still sleeps in it,
Mhm.
but it's like my grandma's house, you know, and like since she's passed away, like I still feel weird, like, you know, like, oh my god, this is the room that she slept in, or you know, like,
Yeah.
and it's just like, please grandma, like I love you, but don't come and say hi, like, you know,
Yeah, she's gonna
yeah,
visit you.
peace, like, you know what I mean? Like I don't
Yeah.
want the I don't even want to dream like, you know, of like scene just because like I don't know, it's just scary. Like I feel like it's not
Not even like a nice dream, like them visiting to like talk to you or something.
I was accepting to it
Mhm.
when she did initially pass, and that's why she came. I think I was one of the first people she visited
Ooh.
in my or okay, I guess so. Maybe it's not like a spooky, but this is why I do believe in like ghosts, energy, spirits,
Mhm.
because when someone dies, it's told again in like in nuestra cultura, you know that they sometimes come to visit you,
Yeah.
you know, because I guess either you're like calling them, like I don't know, you know what I mean, like
Mhm.
you want to reach them before they leave. So I'm very close to my dad, and obviously my dad's really close to my mom. Like I'm into my to his mom. So when she passed, I think I was one of the first people to dream of her.
Aw.
So, but I had to like mentally prepare. Does that make
Mm.
sense? Because
Yeah.
I'm scared like of these things because I don't know why like and I feel that energy because my mom has dreams like very like she could not um I wouldn't say like it's not like a medium thing, but like she feels energies like and when something's off or like she sees like hey this person's like a really bad person because the energy is like really dark or like
Mhm.
something bad's gonna happen, like she's very intuitive with that stuff. So out of like the whole family, like I feel like that she, you know, like giving birth to my brother and like I have more of that intuitiveness.
Yeah.
So when my grandma passed away, like I just assumed like maybe my mom's gonna get her, you know, like
Mhm.
probably not me. But because I feel like because I'm so close to my dad, like it was natural for her, for my grandma to come to me since I'm like the more close, you know,
Mhm.
like more direct, and she loved me too. So
Aw.
you know, she wanted that. So
You were
when
her favorite.
yeah, basically no, because we do look, high key we do look alike. It's almost like uncanny, like
Mhm.
so I feel like there's always been like that, even like a closer bond, even with compared to all the other grandchildren, just because we're
Mm.
so similar. So when she had passed away, like I had a talk with my dad, like oh like he's like be prepared, don't be scared if she comes. you know.
Yeah.
So I'm already like, okay, prepping myself. But like, but if anything after that, then I'm not prepared. Like I
Yeah.
need to like kind of psych myself into like, like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
they come, I gotta be like, into into
Yeah.
into that thing. But yeah, like she came and she it's funny because no words were spoken and I was the one speaking to her. She didn't talk to
Oh.
me. um I talked to her and I was like, please take care of us, bro. Like it's funny because I was like instead of me being like, are you okay, I feel like just protect us, like, look
Yeah.
after us and this and that. And like um she showed me like as cuenta como we like it's like a snap and then I was like, oh, I saw myself like in a church.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw my dad like on his knees and like praying, because there's
Yeah.
sometimes the altar praying and just like crying, like he was bawling. And I was like, she almost like she was showing me like him, like if I were like to be like a third person like on top and like just watching, like if like I don't know how to explain
Yeah.
it, like from
Like
from an
like
upper point of
yeah.
view, like I'm not in
Bird's
the
eye
same.
view or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like she was behind him, like looking over him, and obviously he couldn't see because he's like
Looking
like
down.
looking down
Yeah.
praying. And she like looks at him and like touches his head, like it's almost like it's gonna
It's
be okay,
okay.
but he
Yeah.
can't feel it. So I saw it like, oh, it's she's looking after him, like,
Mm-hmm. Watching over him.
watching over him. And that's why I like, obviously I don't know that she's particularly saying that, but obviously I can interpret like she's there for him, like she's
Yeah.
like patting him, and I need to communicate that. And then she just showed me like the flower, a
Oh.
flower of technically it's um the flower of like that is given to when you're like people are mourning, like I don't know if it's like not a lily, but
It's a white flower,
yeah, it's a
right?
white flower. And it
Mm-hmm.
has like the little, yeah, it's a very it's a very common one. And I had to search it up because I was like, what is,
That
because
mean.
you're showing me a
Yeah.
flower, so I'm like, I don't know the meaning of flower, but I'm like, okay, I gotta remember it, search it up. And I searched it up and it was the flower of like death and rebirth. So
Oh.
yeah, so it was like, but that was, it was a moment, it
Yeah.
was scary. And I woke up and I was like, like I, like I was so freaked out. And then it was just like, obviously it was beautiful, but at the same time like really sad.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess, does that count? I don't think it's like
Yeah. I
spooky,
mean,
but it's like
well,
spooky.
yeah. It does. Like I always think like extraterrestrial doesn't have to necessarily mean like aliens or like
Mhm.
just like what is it? I think it's called like cryptid or whatever.
Uh huh.
Either way, it's just what
Yeah.
it's technically whatever you make of it. Just
Yeah.
something that's not what would you say, like human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, maybe I'm a medium. I'm just kidding.
Imagine. Shoot, we're
No,
gonna make
fuck
money.
no. The next Tyler Henry.
Yeah, we're gonna live in Hollywood now.
Yeah. But yeah, that was an interesting one. But yeah, I guess that was all on my end.
Aw.
Yeah. Dang, that's so crazy. Like how these spirits or like spooky things happen. But
Yeah.
that's crazy. I feel like there's no. You either have to be open to it or like really close to it so that it doesn't,
Mhm.
appear to you. Because I mean, I've watched a lot of Tyler Henry. So he says like, if you're open to receiving, then you will receive.
Mhm.
But if you're scared and you like block that, then you won't,
Mm.
be open to it. You'll be like really closed. So I feel like that's true because like I said, I had to mentally prepare to
Mhm.
do that. But if not, like most of the time, I'm like, okay, I'm, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Everything's gonna be okay, and then that's it. So yeah, guys, I guess if you believe, cool. If you don't, all right.
It's our perspective. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
it is true. It is our perspective. So yeah, you could join us or not. But anyways,
Shoot.
let's get to the not so like dark deep stuff.
Oh.
Well, it's a little bit lighter. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So we're gonna get into the rapid fire questions.
Ooh.
Woohoo! We're gonna get into it. All right. We're kicking it off. All
Ooh,
right.
Okay. Okay.
Disney or Halloween Horror Nights?
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna pick Halloween Horror Nights just cause like I'm into like the spooky.
Ooh.
They got the licensing for like scary movies. So
Ooh.
it's like, yeah, they had like a Chucky. I mean, they had a weekend one.
Uh-huh.
It's not necessarily scary. I mean, I'm like, ooh, cis
Well,
men. But like, Yeah, I think it's cool that they're bringing these different realms and having mazes. So
Yeah.
I'm more of a Halloween horror edge. So yeah,
Don't
you
they have like a Stranger Things?
this year, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Listen, I've seen a couple of episodes, but I don't think I would
You haven't seen it,
do that. I have.
but like the whole series.
Not the whole series, like bits and pieces of
You
it.
should watch season 3. I'm
Okay.
biased, but yeah.
Okay. I will. I will. I promise I will. And for me,
Mhm.
Disney. Yes, of
Of
course.
course,
Fuck
yeah.
no. Like
When
y'all
doesn't she
got
talk
me
about
fucked
Disney?
up. Yeah. Especially Oogie Boogie. Oh, and two because of like almost. It's kind of like not similar but close in time. Dia de los Muertos with
Oh
Halloween.
yeah.
I love that Dia de los Muertos. What's it called?
Coco.
Yeah, Coco. Oh my god, and the Remember Me and fuck
Yeah.
Ernesto for killing, you know, the father, the grandpa. You know.
Like I said, cis man.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Snickers or Kit Kat.
Ooh, I'm a Snickers slut. Not gonna lie. What about you?
I think I'm gonna go with Snickers too.
Oh really?
Yes.
Shoot, Kit Kat's like I
Basic.
feel like it's bomb. Not gonna lie. Like ooh, especially like Cold Stone.
Yeah.
But like Snickers, like ooh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it just hit different. And two is kind of good for you, from my
Really?
understanding too. Like when you're hungry, and because it has a lot of,
Oh.
it has the nuts, has the
Different textures.
different texture, and, and when I think of Kit Kat, I think of the Kourtney Kardashian showing us how to
Oh my
eat the
gosh,
Kit Kat.
the fact that became a trend. Like,
I can't, like, it was kind of interesting watching that. I don't know why.
have you tried it?
What, her method?
Yeah.
I I took bits and pieces, but I do it with her style with a Reese's cup.
Oh.
Cause you know how she would like eat the
She did a
the
Reese's cup too?
chocolate. She did too, I think.
She did an M&M one. I tried that one.
Oh, okay. Well, did he like it now? Yes.
I mean, it's M&M's. Like, I'm gonna eat that shit.
True. But okay. Also, number 3 is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
Bruh. People are gonna get pissed at me, but I'm gonna say it's a Christmas movie. Yeah, cause like what the first 20 minutes is like Halloween,
Yeah.
and the rest of the movie's focused on like Christmas. Like we gotta prepare for Christmas, the upcoming like cause Christmas is the next holiday.
Yeah.
And it's like Santa's involved, and then Oogie Boogie, we gotta save Santa. Like majority of the movie is about Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. So I'm gonna say
Okay.
Christmas. You?
Halloween.
Halloween. There's like one song.
No, but it's because like two obviously, but you know when they're making the toys and everything, it's all Halloween scary.
Cause it's their perception. Of
And no,
Christmas.
that's what I'm saying. So that's why I was like, that's their twist on Christmas, but it's still like very Halloweenish. But to
It's
me,
very
to me, porque lo at the end they have the Oogie Boogie and he like comes out and the song. Yeah, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm
Should
like
we
getting
about to
all
get- I
into
know.
it.
Throw my pumpkin spice right now.
Okay, in the Mean Girls movies,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, in the Mean Girl movie,
Uh-huh.
there's a scene where the girls are all dressed up.
Uh-huh.
One's a cat and one's a mouse.
I'm a mouse. Duh.
The other one's a bunny. And
Mhm.
obviously, we all know the iconic Lindsay Lohan is the dead bride.
Uh-huh.
So, which costume would you pick to wear yourself for a Halloween party? Out of the
Ooh.
choices that I just told you.
Not gonna lie, based off my like last week of music listening and like Leo point of view, I kind of like it wants to choose the bunny, but like my aesthetic is going towards cat because like Gretchen, she was wearing a leather jacket. I was like, that's more my style, so I'm gonna go with the cat.
Okay. Ooh. So I think great minds. We were
Oh.
kind of on that same wave,
Uh-huh.
but you were almost there, but didn't choose it. The
Oh, the
bunny
bunny?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Leo side in me
Mhm.
that wants to go with the bunny one. And two, it reminds me of what's it called?
Playboy?
Legally Blonde.
Oh. We're gonna cut.
Me, I gotta hear that again.
Because
What?
the Playboy bunny.
Yes,
Because
okay.
that's making a like it's a huge fashion. trend
Yes,
right now.
it's a statement. Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm all about making statements. But yeah, and Legally Blonde, the girl was also bunny.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know
Well,
if
yeah,
you.
because wasn't it Playboy?
Yes.
Oh,
No,
okay.
was it? Yeah,
Oh.
it was, but it was the same. Actually, I think it was really similar. Their costumes were the same with the bunny with the
It's a bunny.
yeah, it's a bunny. Yeah, very it was a vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would go with that one.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Damn, that was our fastest rapid fire question, isn't it?
I think so, but it was, it's a vibe. But
Oh,
plus, too, let us know, I guess, what your
options.
choice would be,
Yeah.
too, because I'm curious. I feel like everybody has, like, a different vibe to them. Some could be the kitty cat, other can be the mouse.
And the Nightmare Before Christmas, because I want to see y'all fighting in
Yeah.
the comments. I want entertainment.
Yes, and pop off. Why? Maybe you're Team Hector or why you're Team
No,
Emily for
oh
that
no.
one. Not
Oh
GK.
my
We
gosh.
we're not against each other. We
Yeah.
but go against for the movies stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That we
She
do
doesn't
want to
even
see.
like
We want to
movies.
see the we want to see
Yeah.
the kitty paws out.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of Lil, we're gonna get into our section of putting the T in rant. Hey, okay. So y'all
Period.
know the information we're about to talk about is alleged and like rumors all spread around social media.
Mhm.
So don't sue us.
Please don't.
But our topic today, ooh, little Wendy Williams, our hot topic.
Our hot topic.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Shoot, I need that couch. Ooh,
Ooh, the shoe
for Halloween.
cam.
Oh, wait, what?
The shoe cam from Wendy Williams. That too.
Oh, the shoe cam?
Yes.
Bruh. She's
That was such a
iconic, not
vibe,
gonna lie.
Yeah, I can't. The only thing the two I remember a lot was her fainting. Do you remember when
Oh
she
my
was as
gosh, that was iconic.
with was she just at the Statue of
Statue of
Liberty?
Liberty, yeah.
Yeah.
That should have been maybe next week. That'll be our hot topic.
Maybe
because
that.
we got a lot. I got a
Yes.
lot to say about Wendy Williams. But anyways, today we're talking about Taylor Swift and the person she's dating currently.
Yes.
So I don't even remember if this was in our previous episode,
Mhm.
but like I wouldn't say I'm a Swiftie.
Mhm.
Like I said, respect the artist. Just
Yes.
Swifties are something else.
Yes.
Yeah, there's something else
Sorry.
on.
We love
Twitter
y'all,
X.
but if we just personally.
But she has bops. She has bops. I admit that. Like,
She's a good writer.
yeah.
I'll give her
Oh,
that.
yeah. Because,
For sure.
bro, even her music video, I think it was Bad Blood. I thought, like, to me, like, younger me, I was like, oh, this is revolutionary. Like, you have Zendaya, you have Selena. Like, those are queens right there. I don't care what Twitter, whatever says. But anyways, what's your thoughts on the person she's dating with right now? I didn't even know this person, not gonna lie, because I don't watch football unless it's Super Bowl. But like, you wanna elaborate on that?
Yeah. So from what I understand, or from what I picked up on from also scrolling through, I think Travis Kelsey is a part of the Kansas City Kansas City Chiefs. I believe that's the team that they're on.
We'll say NFL.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he is in the NFL. He has a brother too. So they're known for being like the two popular brothers in the NFL. I think they even, I'm not sure if they've, also gone against each other, I think in the Super Bowl. So I don't know. I guess that was kind of like, I think that again, we're not like sports fanatics, so we don't know too much, but right now I guess the controversy, or not controversy, but they're saying that T Swift put Mr. Travis Kelsey on the map. Because prior to him dating Taylor Swift, maybe he was known, but not as known as he is right now. Like, there's like a lot of attention on who's Mr. T Swift.
Mr. Swift.
Mr. Swift, okay?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, people are getting like really like people that are NFL like fanatics and that are a fan of Mr. Kelsey. Yeah, they're like kind of heated. They were like, what? Taylor Swift did not make Mr. Kelsey famous, like, but I think it's just like it just brought attention to who he is.
For sure.
Because obviously anybody who's dating Taylor Swift knows, that maybe they'll most likely end up being a song. You know what I mean?
New album coming.
Yeah, new album. We might experience something new. Who knows if she makes a love album, a breakup album, because we know that routine. Obviously, she draws inspiration from her love life, her life in general. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I think it's true. Like, obviously, Taylor Swift and whoever her new man is always gonna get attention. But who isn't? Who isn't that isn't a celebrity gonna get attention though?
True.
But
Dalton
I,
Gomez.
yeah, I feel like yeah, I feel like everybody like Taylor Swift dates like is on the map. They always end up being this like Joe Jonas,
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles,
Oh,
what's that?
mm,
Taylor Lautner.
I was gonna say I always call him freaking Taylor's ex. Nickelback or whatever. The guy from what's his name?
I don't know that.
I don't know. It's a straight people. They listen to him all the time.
Dang.
John Mayer?
John Mayer.
Right?
Yeah, there he did. She date.
Oh,
she
okay.
did date,
I don't
yeah.
think it was
What
either way.
about with
straight
them?
people.
I feel like based on like her selection of guys that she picked, I feel like she really messed up on like passing on Taylor Lautner. Like her
Taylor Lautner,
yeah.
especially during that era.
Yes.
That was when like what Twilight was peaking.
Yeah, and I feel like wasn't it her fault though too?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a
Because I
Swiftie.
feel that I think not that I feel. I mean, I think I've heard rumors where like there was a song that she like wrote for him like but like I think it was called Back in December or something like that talking about their breakup but that he was really good to her. So, and Heike, I'm still a Twilight fan, so Jacob had my
Team
heart
Jacob.
too. No, I was not Team Jacob, but
Oh, you weren't?
hell no, I was Team Edward all the way, because the real ones will know the Team Edward from the beginning. But I mean, Taylor Lautner is hot. Like I was like, I'm not like Team Jacob, but I'm Team Taylor. Off camera. But yeah, that she messed up on that one. Yeah. It sucks because I really do hope that she finds love with him in last. And
I
that
don't
she
know about
finds
this
her
one.
one. But yeah, me too. I'm kind of skeptical like this could be her person.
Yeah.
But prove me wrong, T Swift. Prove me wrong. If this is your man.
And sponsor us.
Yeah, and sponsor
Even
us.
though we talked about it. Did you hear that like I think it was his ex called him a cheater or something? Or she's like, watch out, Taylor, because once a cheater, always a cheater or something like that. I was like, ooh.
But did it? Okay, wait. If I'm correct, wasn't she broken up? Like they didn't know about the relationship. Nobody really knew that they were still together.
Oh, I don't.
And then T Swift came into the picture, and then I could be
wrong. I don't know.
I don't know, but that seems a little bit messy. But yes, she did give a warning, like watch out.
A girl's girl.
Yeah.
Shoot. But yeah, I don't know if this relationship's gonna last. I mean, I'm not saying it, like it's a bad
Should
or
we make
good
a bet?
thing. I ain't got that kind of money.
No,
not
like let's bet. Let's bet if
like
how long they're gonna last. We're not putting actual money, but like, are we betting like
how much would you say?
6 months?
Yeah, I don't think no more than a year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 8, only because it sounds like a good number.
Okay.
8's a cute number.
Okay.
8. Okay. But shoot. What's his name? Travis? Yeah. Okay. Shoot. But if y'all break up and she makes another song like Wildest Dreams or Blank Space, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah.
I'm not a Swiftie, but like those songs, Wildest Dreams, I think that's a bomb song. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't watch football or like really know much about Taylor, so it's like I can't really say. But wish the best.
Me neither, but we like to be in the chisme too. We want to give our
that's true.
So yeah, so he said 8 months. I said 6 months.
Starting
stay tuned.
now, right?
Yeah, starting now. So
put that
stay
timer on.
tuned. And then once we hear some news, then we're gonna be like, all right, we gonna do our executive research and know.
They look kind of cute though when they were walking the hallway. I don't know
They
if you
weren't
saw the
even
video.
holding hands though. I don't know if you saw that
weren't?
video. They weren't. I saw a video.
Oh damn!
I saw a
I
video.
think it was cropped off, so I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, she looked happy. As long as she's happy,
True.
We always stand the girls. So.
Yeah. I'm obviously yes. For me, like I said, personally, I don't like her music. I don't. I'm not like with her like that, but I do give props that she is a successful woman in music, doing her thing. Do your thing. Obviously, I don't want no ill will to her. Like live your life.
She has a movie too.
Yes, get you a get you that man's, find the love of your life. And yeah, do your thing, Miss T Swift.
Mhm.
So we'll keep you guys updated, I guess, on the
Oh.
chisme. We'll know in either 6 or 8 months.
A bunch of Swifties are gonna come in
Yeah.
our comments and attack us. It's like we
Why?
didn't say anything bad.
we're
Yeah,
hoping
we're
for-
team. We're
yeah.
team Miss Swift.
And we're team love.
Yeah.
That's what I'm team love at. But anyways, that was it for our We Put the Tea in Rants.
Ayy.
Okay. Be sure to catch us in our next episode.
Ooh.
All right. Stay tuned. Stay nice and warm because
Stay
I feel like
spooky.
stay spooky. I was thinking right now, what's it called? I don't know why on my block came to my mind because he was a little spooky.
Yeah.
So y'all be some little spookies and have fun.
Just don't get in trouble.
But just don't get in trouble. But anyway, stay safe, stay warm if it's cold.
Don't
in
stay
your...
warm. I was all like,
Yeah.
it's hot already. Like it needs to go.
Yeah. So, anyways, have a great time. Hopefully, in this season and this Halloween
Aesthetic.
vibes. Yes.
Protect your peace.
Yes. Protect your peace. Have boundaries. Do your
Oh, yeah, for
thing. All but good energy, and yeah, do your things. Anyways, catch us on our next episode.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Chillin Y Spillin podcast with your hosts, Emily and Hector. Follow the Chillin Y Spillin podcast on Instagram, X, and TikTok at Chillin Y Spillin. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a 5-star review. Thank you for listening. Join the Chillin Y Spillin podcast again next Monday at 5 p.m.